let's do the modification in the same function model so that we can also execute the second URL. So I'm copying the URL from here, the endpoint, go to function model. So we'll add some importing parameter. Let's say first IP underscore get underscore secret. So first, if you want to get a secret key, you can pass some values here. Second example, we are doing is IP underscore enroll. Then type flag. Now for the enrollment, as we can see from here, we need to pass as a parameter the secret key and the account which we are using as a SAP user ID, and the issuer, you can give any name, our company name here. So we need three parameters here: the secret key, account ID, and the issuer. So what we'll do, we'll along with those two parameters, we'll add some more, that is IP underscore, let's say secret. Type, we have created one data element. I will use the same one. Okay, let me check our table. We have just created that table, so we can use the same data element from the secret key. Where this is the secret underscore key, so use the same variable here, secret key. Second parameter we required as the account. As the account will be our SAP user ID, so we'll go with the SAP username, and third one is the IP underscore issuer, that is type. Let's take some character T. Go to source code here. Now let's say if IP underscore get secret is not initial, then system will execute this URL. Else, if IP underscore, let's say enroll is not initial, then we'll copy the second URL here. Now for the second URL, what we'll do, okay, let me copy this URL again. We need to concatenate the importing parameter of the function model. Okay, so how we'll do that? Concatenate. First copy the URL as it is. Okay, now split from here. So first we'll pass the secret key here, and our secret key is going to come from the importing parameter, that is IP underscore secret. Okay, remove this from here. Now second parameter will be, that is the account. For that, you can pass here IP underscore account. And our third and last parameter which we need to concatenate is the issuer. For that also use the last one, that is IP underscore issuer. We need to concatenate this into gv underscore URL. Okay, save, check, and activate. What we have done, from this import function model, we'll pass the secret key, account number, and issuer into the URL, as the remaining part is going to be same. And when we execute the first URL, we'll get a secret key. When we'll execute the second one in this EP underscore message, we'll get the QR code path. Through that, the user can scan that QR code into their mobile. Okay, so now we are done with the second one also. Just first check and activate. Fine. Just do a testing. First, again, I am executing for the first one, that is get secret key. A secret key is generated. I will copy this secret key. Going back. Now I want to do the enrollment for this secret key. For that, I will select second IP underscore enroll. Here I'm passing the secret key as we decided. Here pass the user ID. Here I'm passing my user ID. Just take as ABAP, and the company name is freelancer. Okay, now execute this. So as we execute this, we can see in the EP underscore message, we can get the URL which we need to give to the user through email or to some kind of communication channel, so that they can just enter this URL into browser and they can scan the code. So how they will do that? Let me copy this URL first. So we can pass this URL to email. So what the user need to do, they just have to copy this URL, go to the browser, open a new session, enter the URL, and this QR code then to scan into the Google Authenticator. So now in this way, we're done with the consumption of second web service, that is enrollment. Now the third part is we need to consume the last web service, that is to validate the token number, that is TOTP. So for that, again, we need to do the modification in the same web service.